Good morning. I'm going to do a quick little tour in CloudPano just to show how to set up a tour. So here I am in my dashboard. Get started with a new tour. I'm just going to add a tour name and continue. I'm going to choose 360s. And here I have a folder of a condo that I shot yesterday that I'll upload. So now that I've gotten those uploaded, what I typically like to do first is go ahead and set the north point, so that way when you're clicking from one panel to the next, it keeps the viewer looking in the same direction. I'm also going to sort these scenes the other direction. Oh, come on. So that I'm starting at the entry, which will just make this a little easier. So what I typically like to do is I just pick one wall and then I set that as the north point throughout the entire tour, so looking in the same direction. So here I'm going to pick, in this case there's a river out here, I'm going to pick this side as my north point, and then I'm just going to do that for all my photos before I start connecting them. Just to ensure that when you click from one panel to the next, that the end user is going to be looking the same direction. And if this was a paid gig, for this particular CloudPano tour, I'd probably go in and do a bit more color correction on these, and maybe I'd edit out the monopod down below, and probably do a little bit of noise reduction as well. Nearly done setting the north point on these. Once again, this was just a small little, I think 1,400 square foot condo. And the last one for the north point. So now if I come back up here to my entry, I'm going to link a hotspot. And I'll start with this little office bedroom. And then if I scroll down here to the bottom, enable automatic link back and save hotspot, So now, if I click on this particular hotspot, if I look back at my entry, that other connection point is there. Now I'll go in and adjust these a little bit just so that they're a bit more in line of sight. Add hotspot for this other bedroom. And I'm going to just move this a little bit more into this doorway, just so it's a little bit, once again, aesthetically a little bit better for the end user. And once again, this will be a rinse and repeat. Just going through these connection points. Here's the hallway. Make sure that's about where I want it. Restroom. Here I shot 2 in the kitchen, 1 kind of in the hallway area, 1 in the actual kitchen. I'm going to connect to this hallway. And then into the kitchen. Back out here into the hallway. Then I just did 1 for the dining room just because with the furniture placement in here, it didn't make sense. I mean, I could have probably put something onto the table, but that's going to be personal preference. Living room, I did 3, 1 leading you into the primary suite, 1 in the middle of the living room, and then 1 here at the doorway, which leads you out onto the patio. Just once again, it just makes navigation a little bit easier for the end user. I just like to eyeball where my previous connection was. Gonna come ahead or go ahead and get this last one in the living room. Adjust this arrow just a little bit, and then out onto the covered patio. It was snowing pretty good here yesterday, so that's why the patio furniture wasn't uncovered. Now I'll link into the primary bedroom. I did 2 connection points in the primary bedroom as well. This one leads into the closet slash the bathroom. And then I did 1 at the foot of the bed. which gives a little bit more view out onto the patio. For this hallway / bathroom, I just did one in the hallway, which kind of looks into the closet. And then I just did one in the master bathroom. And then that's pretty much the assembly of a tour. Brand kit. I have a custom pointer that I like to use that's in my library. I'm going to use this icon, and I'm going to use that for all of my connection points. And then I personally like the modern theme here. The other thing that I like to do is I like to turn off the Powered by CloudPano and change this to Capture Northwest. And then I could add my website in there, and then I click save. And then I would publish. I'm not going to add the street address for now, so I'm going to skip that, but that's how you would connect it to the MLSs. And then if I come back to edit one more time, you have to publish it first before you can add a custom domain. But then if I come back into, oh, they moved that to apps. It used to be in the brand kit, but now white label. Now I can choose my white label. And then if I click publish again, now when I share, that's Capture Northwest instead of the CloudPano. Hope this video helped. Thanks for watching.